so I've got the recording on now.
Okay.
Okay, it's recording. Yes, it is. Let's try to see where the recording is. Yes, it is. Okay.
Right.
So we're at the Wood Green Test Centre.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go on typical test route.
Okay.
All right. It's, let's go to the left and carry on. It's 2020. Let's do this.
23.
No, just pull out and steer. That's it. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Roll down. That's it, John. Big and smooth. There. Slow down a bit. We're going to turn left at the end of the road as we come out of here. That's right. So that's enough turn. Just there. Come forward a bit more. And turn left. Okay. There you go. Well done. Great stuff. Good. So normally they'd have the sat nav on, but I'll just give you instructions throughout. So you know, this is a typical test route which was just done a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just going to show you basically how we would go along that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What does flashing amber mean?
Means I can go.
That's correct. So we're on Lordship Lane right now. When you see congested, when there's lots of vehicles, you should always drive a little bit more slow. It's fine. You find it's all cleared now. Yeah, that's it. Good. Keep going as you go. You can go for the bus stop. It's not a bus lane.
Okay.
So there we are. Because the lane markings are very faded. Okay, good. And then you have a bus lane time coming up here on the left. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's from 7 AM to 10 AM
Yep.
and 4 PM to 7 PM. So it's like it's right now 9:40, so we can't go into there. Yeah. But we will be taking the next road on the left, please. Left.
Right, a white van.
With the red, yeah, that's it. Where the red van's going now. So that's it. See how the red van's going in? You see that? Yeah. From the outer lane. Now look at the left mirror. Is it clear for you to go in?
Yes.
Okay, and turn. Yeah. Turn it more. This is a one-way street that you're going into now. Oh, one-way street.
One-way street.
That's right. Yeah. Into Eldon Road. As we're coming down the road here, we're going to be turning right at the junction ahead. If you're in a one-way street, where would you position, John?
In the middle.
To the right.
Right.
Like that red van has just done again, you see, yeah? Alright, so there you are. Check your mirrors. 1, right mirror 2, signal 3. And then where do you position like this slowly and keep it, relax the hands to there. So that's your position there. You would come up to junction first of all.
Okay.
As a crossroads, we don't need to go out quickly because we don't know who's coming, because this is a two-way road that we're going into.
Right, okay.
So let's start moving slowly. To the left, that's a one-way street, so I'm going from the left. Ahead is clear, so look right, go forward a bit more. That's it. And the speed limit is in front of you as well, saying 20 miles per hour. Yeah?
Okay.
Keep going now, and that's it. And there you go. Well done. And then as you enter the road, always check your interior mirror first. That's it. Good. So just remember, in the one-way street, that if you are turning right, you try to position to the right. If normally if you're going straight or left, it's the left lane, unless the road markings say different, but otherwise that. Good. Carry on going straight. Please looks like it's dead end, but it's not. You can just carry on going. Always follow the instructions. So if nothing's said, just follow it around. Now, if you look at it carefully, where's the road going around towards?
To the right.
There you go. So what two mirrors will you check now?
Interior.
Yeah,
I'm right.
your right one. That's it. So position a bit more left here, John. Look into your right. That's it. And there you go. A bit more. There. Well done. Good. Carry on going, please. We're coming to the end of the road. Now, if you see the signs, if you look out for them, you can see that we've got speed limit signs coming up. It's 30 miles per hour, yeah? So at the end of the road, turn left, please. Good. And then at the traffic lights ahead, turn left again, please. Great. information which helps you because you're a driver. Flashing amber means what?
Okay.
That's right. What kind of crossing was that? Pelican, puffin, or a toucan? Aha!
Oh, don't start with
Go on. Go on.
Pelican.
It was a pelican, and why was it a pelican?
Because it had the flashing ambers?
Yes, turn left here, please. Good, thank you. Good. Now look at the sign. What can you see?
It's a controlled zone, one way.
That's it. Good. So there you are coming. That's a big turn for it. Well done. There you go. Good. And that's the thing as you enter the speed limit, say
Yes,
20 miles per hour. Because 20 is plenty. So there you have it. So just asking the question so that you know you always keep yourself in mind about what kind of crossing it is.
Go on then, tell me why was it a pelican? Because of the amber cross.
The flashing amber. The flashing amber is a pelican. The puffin crossing is the one where it's got sensors on each side.
Right.
So when it changes, then it goes off. That's it.
Okay.
So when you come off the crossing, the lights change back to green.
Right.
There's no flashing amber in that. As you can see here, keep to the left. That's right. You've got the lovely arrows. Good. And carry on now. That's it. As you can see, you've got a van.
And what's a toucan? That's the one with the cyclist one.
Cyclist, that's right. Yeah, can cross as well. It's like saying two can cross.
That's very clever.
But it's actually the bird names, isn't it? Toucan,
Yeah.
pelican, and puffin. But yeah, so that's right. So yeah, toucan. So. Right, we're coming to the end of the road. At the end of the road, we're going to turn left.
Okay.
So from Gospatrick Rd, we're going to turn left, please. Yeah. Thank you. Good. Very well done. Good. Keep and creep going up very slowly because it's very congested.
Yep.
And we're going to keep going down a bit more gas. Good. That's it. Now we're coming up to a Y junction. We're going to turn right, please.
Do I need to indicate?
Yes, please. It's a separate road. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Because somebody can be coming opposite you there.
Yeah.
Look there and turn. That's 10 more. Good. Good. Try to bring it right and top the steering wheel to steer then, yeah? And then turn right again, please. So let's look left. Is it clear? Yes. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That's why if you bring your right hand up to steer like that, you just have one move on it. Right. Carry on, please now. Good. And there we are. 20 miles per hour. So we're on White Hart Lane now. Not near the football ground, but yeah, White Hart Lane.
Yep. Once upon a time it was, but not for a very long time.
Now, whatever speed limit is, always aim for 19, just touching 20, 19, 18, 19, then touching the 20. That's how you want to maintain your speed. So with a cyclist, what room do we give a cyclist?
An entire cycle.
That's right, yeah.
Double,
That's
whatever
right,
their width.
exactly, yeah. And why is that?
Because they might be blown about, or
That's
they might
correct.
swerve suddenly to avoid a
I
pole.
want to give them plenty of room to get past. Be careful with speed. Okay.
Will the examiner warn me if I go over, or do they just...
No, they won't warn you. No, nothing.
Well, they
So
said-
the next road on the left, please. Turn left, please. Yeah, sorry, go far away.
Well, as I said, other than their instructions for what to do,
That's
they
it,
won't
yeah.
say anything.
No.
Okay.
Apart from ask about the weather, what do you do?
Oh, but so it's not like they just don't talk to you at all.
It depends on the examiner, but they may just ask a question like, so what would you be doing today if you were having a driving
Right, okay.
license?
So it's not like they have to be in certain sites.
That's right, yeah. But some
But some do.
certain pupils don't like,
Yeah.
the instructor, the examiner talking to them. They prefer silence. They can't focus. Some pupils like to be talked to. They want to make calls. You think they make it easier. End of the road, turn right, please. Position a bit more to your left here, yeah. 1, 2, signal 3. Let's keep it here. Bring it right and top the wheel to there. Brake, good. Always looking right first, then left. Look right again, turn now, pull, and push, and pull. I prefer the push-pull technique. I find that it works better with the steering and you have more composure and calmness when you're driving the vehicle. Good. Carry on, please. Good.
So this is still 20, right?
Yes,
but it's
and then
40 on the other side.
there you go. Now we're coming up to the dual carriageway. We'll be going left to the dual carriageway. Yeah, well, you can tell this is on the road as well. Turn left, yeah. Good.
Oh, and you have, of course,
And then
another
looking at
two.
bus lane is 7 AM to 7 PM. So you can't enter the bus lane at all. You've got to go into the middle lane. Just stop here. That's right. With the bus coming, we don't go too much forward. Good, like that. Now just creep forward a little bit more so you can see the road better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you got lean forward, go edge out a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Good, and you can go now. Yeah,
Just go into...
yeah, go on. That's it. Let's go. That's right. And that's 40 miles per hour. Steady. That's it. 40. There you go. Good. Keep going. Good. Now, if you look in your mirrors, your right mirror, so you can judge the speed of what people are going past you. Okay. When it's safe to do so, can you use your front wash wipers, please? Pull and hold. Keep holding it like that. There you go. Let go now. It's done. Okay. Now, remember to set traffic lights. We're going to take the next turning on the right, please. That's traffic lights. Turn right, please.
The traffic lights.
Yes, the signal to your right now. Good. Just leave it on and watch this vehicle next to you. Let them pass you. That's right. As he passes you there, and then just like that.
Drift
there.
in.
There you go.
And it's into this right here.
That's correct. Yeah, we're going to turn right. So braking and braking as well. See?
Yeah.
That's it. Leave the signal on. Just focus. That's it. There you go. Brilliant. So there we go. So from Great Cambridge Road now we're turning right into Wilbury Way. There we go. And good distance. You can see your tyres and tarmac of the vehicle in front. Right, let's go. So speed limit. If you look into the road, what's the speed limit sign?
30.
That's correct. So that's why you got to look to your right now before you go in. That's it. All the way down with your right hand. Your right hand. There you are. And then slowly. Is that easier or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that works out that you can just do one movement. If you require more, then yes, you will then bring your other hand in and then push up the wheel. So you pull with one and push with the other. And breathe at the same time. Off the gas. Now that's it. Check your mirror and breathe and relax. Good. As you're wiggling through here, please check your side mirrors as well. So there's always 2 mirror checks as you're going through. Now you come to a mini roundabout. I've not said nothing, so where are you going to go?
Straight over.
That's it.
And he's going this way, so I can just go straight over.
That's it, like that. Good, and more steer, a bit more. There, and smoothly. It's more of a smoother kind of, there we are. And you can see, so here, look at this crossing here. Was it a single crossing or a double crossing?
That was a single crossing.
Correct, that's right.
But there was nobody on either side. So
That's fine, let's carry on, that's it, yeah. So we've got to recognise if it's a double crossing, if somebody's on the far right, then we don't have to give way to them. Yeah? And that's it.
Whereas if this was a zebra crossing, it would be a double
That's
crossing.
correct, that's right. And this is a pedestrian crossing point. So if somebody's waiting here, do you give way to them?
No.
No, that's correct. If they're crossing, it's different.
Right of way.
That's right, yeah. It's easy for them to cross and carry on. Good stuff. Just carry on going as you are. That's it, well done.
And this is a 30, but this is all quite close, so doing the
That's
speed
right,
is
yeah.
fine.
You drive to the conditions of the road.
Right, okay.
And if it's congested, we drive slower. If it's clear, then it's fine. Good, carry on going. Yep.
Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
No, just going this way, so I
That's
can
it.
go straight across.
There you go. Brilliant. Well done. So you see the oncoming vehicle coming towards you?
Yep.
What's the first thing you do when you see an oncoming vehicle?
Well, in my case, panic, but I presume it means something else. Do I just check my line?
You check your mirror. So whenever you're about to brake or you're about to check, you always like this vehicle coming again. So check
So I
your
need to
mirror.
check the mirror behind
now
me.
brake. That's right. So you know what's behind you. So you brake accordingly to that.
Right.
You see, like this van coming now. You see, the gap is a bit more narrower, and there you are. So just drive a bit more slower. And if you do need to brake, then you know the vehicle behind you, how close they are, how you would brake then. You see.
Right. Okay.
Good. Now the road following. That's it. There you go. It goes round to the left here. Yeah. So 2 mirror checks now. Good. Now top of the wheel. Watch the corner to be on the left here and steer. Pull all the way down and push up all the way. Come on. There you go. So you're off now. Well done. There you go. Isn't that much nice and smooth and relaxing? Yeah. Good. Thank you. Good. That's it. So we're on Gloucester Road right now. We're going to come to the end of the road shortly, and we're going to turn right at the end of the road, please. Good. So this is a typical wood green test route that you're on. I've been on this test route, so that's why I've actually got this here, so they can help.
But they can run other.
Any routes. There's
They can
every test
literally
centre
get. Is there any control on it at all?
there's loads of test routes.
Okay.
And you know, we just
But they're sort of approved routes. It's not like they can just take you anywhere.
Yeah, they won't take you anywhere, but they've got certain routes that they more or less use. And they can use the odd road before it or after it, but it's that vicinity of area where you come up to. That's all it is. This is just to give you a typical idea what test route would be like. Go nice and slow. That's it. There you go. Keeping your distance. That's it. There we go. Yes. There we go. we're going to be turning left at the traffic lights, please. Yeah, so just keep going for now. We don't want to signal yet, it's too early.
Yeah. So I should signal when we get into the kind of the line.
Yes, there you are. So there you go. Slow it down. Well done. That's brilliant. Very important that that warning sign on the left there, saying, what's that sign saying? That left sign there.
The two-way traffic.
That's right. Two-way traffic. It's okay. You're okay. That's it. Tyres and tarmac. Good. Just keep it close. Good. You don't want to swing wide because there's vehicles next to you. Okay. See that? So come closer. There. That's it. Well done. Now off the gas. That's it. And we're going left here. Good. We're just following round to the left, please. Yes, please.
So there's a white thing here.
That's fine. That's right. There is. Well done.
That.
You avoid that bit. That's it. There you go. Well done. Good. Well done. Good. So on the left side, the underpass, that's the A406. So
right.
Just driving adjacent to it there. Again, you've got the warning sign on the left here.
Yeah.
Good. Look at the road markings.
So we have to go right.
Correct.
So we don't need to indicate.
You can indicate. Why do you indicate?
For pedestrians.
That's right. So this helps pedestrians. You know, they may not know that. You know, they may think that you're going straight when they're not constantly. This is no entry. They don't understand it. But if you signal now, you're giving good more gas. It's a green light with a filter. That means you can go. Yeah, like that. That's brilliant. Go around the bus because it's pulling up, and then it's okay. That's it. Would have cancelled off as just when you go straight anyway. And there we go. Great. So we're on Silver Street now. Good. As you can see here, double yellow lines on the left hand side, so it's not safe and convenient to park up on the left here.
Yep.
On a double yellow. Good. Good. Yeah, well done. That was good.
Isn't that terrifying?
Off the gas. When you see a vehicle, just come off the gas a bit there. That will help you then be more calm and then judging your gap if you're okay. Here's another pelican crossing with a flashing amber. And always at near crossings, you always get the zigzag lines, right. So you know that is a pedestrian crossing.
Right.
In your right rear, be careful, ease off the gas. Yep, you will get that as well, that's no problem.
I'm slightly surprised all these roads are 30.
Yeah.
I suppose this is Enfield, isn't it? I suppose I think in Tottenham almost all of these roads have been made 20s.
Yeah. But this got different places where normally near schools it'll be 20 and so forth. Now look at this here, this bus lane time. What did it say?
Any time.
So you can never enter the bus lane. So keep in the right hand lane, please. That one there. Good. There you go. That's enough steer, not too much. That's fine. Braking. So it's telling you where to go. We're just straight ahead. Brake more. That's it. And stop just about. A bit more straight. Relax some hands. There we go. Good. You're intense and just relax in there. As you go around, just keep in the right hand lane. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Because the bus lane said at any time.
Okay.
That's 365 days a year, all the time. Bit more gas, please. That's it. Good, good, good. There you are. Good. That's great. Because there's nothing coming towards you, it's just a one way going forth. Again, that's the bus lane. We don't want to go into the bus lane, but keep it outside there. Good. So all the way to the lights, it's a bus lane. You can see that there. So speed limit's changing to 40 miles per hour. So the planning is always from the beginning. As we do enter into there, we're going to come into at the roundabout, take the first exit left.
So we're going to go through there left and then down towards Dalston Top.
That's right, Central London, Dalston, Tottenham, the A10. Okay. Yes, nice bit of fun.
My sense is the odds of achieving 40 up this road are fairly thin.
Right, carry on now, good. Yeah, keep going. Good, and then just as you come round to keep it to the left. That's it, there you go.
Behind this,
yes, there you are.
Whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
It's a Nissan.
It's a Toyota.
Is it?
There, look, the Toyota sign, the T sign.
I'm good at this.
So, you see the car just went on the left, yeah?
You're not allowed to.
You can do, because it's not a bus stop, it's a bus lane. It's a bus stop, not a bus lane, I beg your pardon, yeah?
Okay.
So you could have gone into the left lane there,
gone
signal, yeah? That's right, so just seeing what you do there, signal, so there you are, coming left now, gradually, and gas, that's it, keep going now, done, that's it, there you go. So a lot of people get confused there,
Right, okay.
thinking it's a bus lane. So it's not, it's a bus stop. So as you turn right here into there, that's correct.
Okay.
And then as you come round here, you can see that lane, the second lane, can also come round as well.
Okay.
So if you're stuck in that lane, don't worry.
If I'd done that on the test, I wouldn't fail.
No, because you can still go left from the second lane.
Okay.
You've got a choice of two, you see, because okay, it could have been blocked. It could have been traffic all in that lane. So as you come out, you've used the second lane, but you still signal left, but you're keeping the outer lane coming round into the dual carriageway on the left into the A10. Okay, on your marks, get set, go. Good. That's it. Now turn it with. Good. See, they're in the outer lane. See that? See?
Yeah.
They're in that lane. We're in this lane. So we can both go into there like that. You see? There we are. Now the traffic light is headed. We're going to turn right. So we're going to turn right. Yes. That's it. Good. There you are. So that's the cancelling signal. That's for the lane change.
Yep.
All right. Then we're coming to set traffic light shortly. I'm going to turn right, please. Like that vehicle ahead of you is there. There we are.
Can I get in through there?
If they can, what do you think?
That must be my logic suggests.
So there we go.
But
we do it slowly. There we are. Depending on the vehicle size that you're on here.
Yeah.
Good.
But that's all
There
right.
we are.
That's fine.
That's
If
fine.
on a test,
Yeah.
if we were to do that.
And there you go. Of course. Yes. There we go. And that's it. You breathe again. Yeah. So that's what they could. This is a typical test route. Like I said, I was in the back of the test when this happened. So.
Do you ever do tests?
No, we can't. We're
You're not allowed
instructors.
to?
We're driving examiners are different to instructors. So yeah, there we go.
So they started moving off just before the lights changed.
You shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't do
No,
that.
of course not, because you've got to go when the lights change. Yeah, they actually moved off. Wow. Yeah, that's not. So also they're going to ask you to pull up on the left a few times.
Yep.
Make sure it's safe and convenient, not in front of someone's driveway. Yeah.
Right.
If the examiner does say to you, pull up on the left, for example, behind this red vehicle, then just pull up.
You
I'm
follow
not going to do
that
it now. Just pull up. That's it. If the driver.
You don't want to do that.
No, of course
Okay.
not. Just give you an example.
Okay.
That if the examiner said that, and the driver
You just
there,
follow
you
the
just follow the instruction. That's correct. Yeah, that's it. But if they said you pull up in a safe place, then take your time. Don't panic, and you don't have to do it straight away. Just make sure it's safe to do so.
Okay.
That's all.
But presumably there's a period after which, if you haven't done it for like 25 minutes, they're like, yeah, no.
Yeah. During the test, they may ask you or may not ask you to carry out an emergency stop. So it doesn't have to be that they will do, but they may ask you to, may not.
Yeah.
So it's important that, you know, if they do, they'll make sure that they look in the mirror and over their shoulders to make sure it's safe and clear to do so. Then they would do it.
And with an emergency stop, they say to do an emergency stop, you just stop.
Well, that's
You don't check your mirrors
No, of course not.
because
Well,
it is.
yeah.
You just need to. Okay. Because we've and that
We'll be
you just
covering that
literally-
shortly. Yeah.
Okay, you just throw it.
Let's
Okay.
start going a bit more with that in between. There we go. That's it.
Sorry, I can't do better. Oh no, that's too far.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you come over it like this, feel the difference now. There. How's that?
Okay, so what? Aim to go over it.
If you can, if it's possible, like now here, you go with the middle one,
Yeah.
because the left one's not possible, there's nobody coming opposite you, so you can use that, then gradually start coming back in again a bit. At the end of the road, turn left. That's it. Well done, thank you. Just looking right, keep rolling, let's go. Yeah, turn it more. So that's the idea about, if it's clear and you can see it's clear,
Yeah.
just keep going, but very slowly make sure that you're 100% sure that it is safe for you to carry on going. Good. So like, can you just maintain, yeah, there you are. And there we go. Because you can't always go out, and sometimes you have to keep it left, you see. Just right, just keep it here for the
Okay.
best, yeah. Off the gas a bit. There you go. And there. Just go slower over it when you see.
Okay.
It's not possible to. So we're trying to judge it when it is safe and possible, which it's not now, and you have no choice but to. There
Okay, yeah.
And
right.
signal about
So
there.
here.
Yeah, that makes more sense, yeah? Now look to your right, is it clear? Left hand top of the wheel? That's steer, yeah. That's it, and turn it more. And there you have it.
Okay.
Nice, wasn't it? The motion and keep going through without actually stopping. So the signal's got to be more timely again, yeah?
Okay.
Think about that, keeping it wide. Good. During the test, they're only going to ask you to do one manoeuvre.
Yep.
Either forward bay park, reverse bay park, or a parallel park, reverse parallel park on the left, or they may ask you to pull up on the right, reverse back 2 car lengths, and then move off again. And that's your 4 manoeuvres. There. Good. As you can see on the sat nav that we have in this car, that it tells you the speed limit is 20 miles per hour, which is quite handy to have the speed limit sign there is in front of you as well. There you go, great stuff, good. I'd like you to pull up on the, well no I was going to, but that car's too close to the WC, it's not possible, see, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. So you can pull up there because WL lines, it's not possible. Pull up on the left, please, just after the behind this fan here, please. On the left. That's it. There we go. About 1 car length away from it.
So
Keep going. Tyres and tarmac a bit more, and more, bit more. Stop there. This is called an angle start. Yes. So press P. Handbrake on. And signal off. That's it. Not that. Right. When you're ready, drive on, please. This is an angle start. Good. And handbrake off as well. Good. 6-point check. Great. Now turn it more and more. Off the brake a bit more. And turn it more, please. And there you are. Shoulder check in now. Good. That's why you've got to always keep checking the mirrors. Yeah? The situation can just change just like that. There you go. Brilliant.
other road users, it's just so
Sorry?
Other road users, it's just so
That's
unfair.
right. Well, that's how you know. Just you get used to it. Once you're into the habit of it, just checking your mirrors as you're about to move off. And that's why it's so important to check again. Good.
Do I need to check my mirrors like sort of quite ostentatiously, or will they notice if I'm doing it?
Well, to be honest, you should check your mirrors every 3 to 5 seconds. And if you're going around a bend, you should definitely be checking your mirrors. Yeah. If you're going to sit that, you know you're going to go around. Wait, you're going to go around to the left out of the bend. Yes.
Yep.
Now, irrespective of turning left, right, you've got to check your interior mirror and your left mirror because you're going to go around. Now, slow down. We're going to turn left at the end anyway, at the end of the road. Yeah, turning left at the end. There we go. As you position, look to your right.
Yep.
We're definitely going to stop with them cars coming, but look at the line of position. Going slower, but keep going, but slowly. Look right. Good. If you your signal's gone off, and that's why your hands are in the wrong, not in the correct position, because you isn't steering. This is to have your left hand a bit more calmer there than your right hand taking over, and you signal because you're steering it to your right as you looked right. If you left it on, or you left the steering wheel on, it would have kept on. It's no problem, but then remember to put it back on again if it goes off. And there you are. So it's about checking at the correct timing before braking, before changing direction. You see a hazard light, something happening in front of you, check your mirror again. These are times. If you're going back to friend, look into your right, be careful, a bit more gas please. Good, you've got to maintain that 20 now as soon as you pass that hump, and then getting up to about 19, 20, around that speed limit there. Road on the right, please, and take the next road on the right, please. Plenty of information telling you about pedestrians and speed limits as well. Yes, that's right. So think about your positioning. Yep, that's great. That's it. Good. And look at the line. Stop about there. That's it. So that's it. Perfect. Well done. And turn and go. Yep. Pull, push, pull. There you go. There we go. Brilliant. Now into Perth Rd, just driving down. We're heading towards the test centre now. It's round the corner from it now. Now look at the road positioning where you are. That's great. There you go. You see, just there. That's good. Okay, I'd like you to pull up on the left, please. That's it. Good. That's not. Relax them hands, please. You've got to be more relaxed on the wheel because you're holding it too tight. That's it. It's nice and soft, and there you are. Just press P, secure the car, and that's it. And drive when you're ready again, please. Great. Good. And then let's relax the hand. Go on. Come on, let's go a bit more gas. That's enough. Stay a bit more gas. Shoulder check. That's it. And a bit more gas. It's 20 miles per hour, and there's nothing in front of you there. The motorcycle is very far away. Off the gas. Have a good look again now. You see? And then there, and then steer a bit more. Like there you go. There. That's it. Good. And that's by looking in the distance and getting that. If you can actually go or not, judging that yourself. Good. This is meeting oncoming vehicles. Okay, so John, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pull up on the right, please. This where that maroon car is right there. So slow down and then signal. And then just relax the hands. That's better. Good. And softly braking as well. And pull up. That's it. Come in a bit. Then a bit more left. That's straight enough now. Good. Stop though. Okay, there you go. Good. Now signal off. Right, let's reverse back 2 car lengths, please. There, so look at your right side for a reference point, like this lamppost here. Yeah, you can just see it in the camera, you can see that the lamppost anyway. Right, now with that pedestrian on your right, can we go?
No.
Oh, of course not. Good, well done.
Once
they pass.
But now they're here, we should be fine.
Now you carry on, yeah. Good. Also look on the left side, make sure no other pedestrians on the other side crossing over the road. Because we don't want anybody crossing behind us, or do we? Keep going, you're okay? Keep going. And that's 1 car. Let's look to your right again for the second reference point, and then reverse back again. Good. So it's half of this wall basically. Good.
This gate.
Yeah. And there we go. And that, my friend, is 2 car lengths. Okay. Right. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to move off. Okay. Quarter turn on the wheel to there. No, you don't say any more than that. They'll just gradually take you out across the road, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
So the red car coming is
it's too far, yeah, let's go now. Yeah, gas. Keep on the gas. Push the gas more, look left again. But you should have left it left, and then come to your right.
Okay, because then I would have crossed quicker.
You would have just crossed over a bit more, then a quarter turn again. Okay. That's it. And you just got to give yourself time to adjust to that and let it come into your drive a bit more there. You can see the red car's quite far away. At the end of the road, we're going to be turning right, please, back into Lordship Lane. So you can see the end of the road, that's right. You don't signal yet. You don't signal yet because that road there. So move to your right a bit more, brake, that's it, and then come round, that's it, turn it more, relax the hands, good, and now you can signal to your right there because we've passed that point more or less. There we go. Turn it more here, please. Turn it more. Thank you. Now look right, keep rolling. Yep, and there we are, a bit more forward. There. Good. So lean forward a bit more so you can see to your right a bit more better. Left is clear, you can see. We're just going to take that edge a bit more, just a little bit more forward. Like that, that's good, yes. And we can go, that's it. Yeah, look at it, that's it, a bit more gas. There we go. No, you're going to find junctions, you've got to remember, just got to peep and creep out slowly and keep checking. And that's what you're going to find. Lots of roads in London are quite tight, and you have to take your time by coming out that little bit more at a time. Now off the gas, and then here we're back at the test centre again. It's on the right, but we're not going to go into it now. And then just there you can see here, and that would be the entrance back into the test centre. Yeah.
And the test finishes when you drop them off there.
Then stop over there. That's right, and that would be the end of your test.